What is up, YouTube? We're back with another YouTube video, and today I have a guide on how to complete the Concealed Void Legend Lost Sector. Now, to find this, you want to go to your Destinations tab, and then go to the left side here to Europa. When you spawn in, I recommend the Eventide Ruins, but you can also get there from Carrion's Crossing down here. And you can see we're going to spawn in, and all I'm going to do is just go right here to the left, check out my hoverboard, and then we're just going to go down here. Now, it's very easy to get over here. It's going to take you to like this ice mountain or whatever. I'm not too sure what the terminology is, so please, if you know, leave it down in the comment section down below. I actually do want to know kind of what the term is. But we're going to go over here and then through kind of this foggy, snowy area. And that's going to take us to this part of the map. And you can see that I'm near. What we have to do now is actually go to the bottom of this mountain area, and you're gonna see an entrance right here. It's kind of hard to see kind of where everything's at, so this is like off to the left side of the area, and then you're gonna have like these kind of vex formations around. Just go under them right here, and then you're gonna find the flag, and then the icon is gonna be right here on your map, as you can see right there. Now if you don't see the icon on your map or the flag right here, that means you have to complete it normally. So you're going to run it over here to kind of this perfectly shaped cave, and then you're going to run inside, and then you're going to eventually find some enemies. What you're going to have to do is kill all the enemies, kill the boss with the chest at the end, and you will unlock Legend and Master difficulty for this lost sector. You can see the Concealed Void is right here, and then you can see the enemies down there. So now that we got all that out the way, I'm going to go ahead and go straight into the modifiers that we have for today's lost sector. So let me just make my way back up here. Now that we're up here, you can see for Legend difficulty we have Shielded Foes, Legend modifiers, Equipment Locked, Limited Revives, Barrier and Overload Champions, Solar Threat, 25% increase to incoming solar damage, Arachno, Overcharged Weapons. Then we got Stasis Surge, Solar Surge, and then Overcharged Trace Rifle. Then for the rewards, Enhancement Cores are uncommon. If completed solo, Legendary Weapons are uncommon. And if completed solo, Exotic Chest Armor is rare. Recommended power is 1830, but you're going to see I'm 1825, and I end up getting it done just fine. So we're just going to go ahead and get into the loadout, and then we'll get into the gameplay. Alright, getting into the loadout, subclass we're going to be running is Solar, and then we got Golden Gun Marksman with Gambler's Dodge, Triple Jump, Knife Trick, and Healing Grenades. Aspects are on your mark, knock them down, and the fragments are Ember of Ashes, Ember of Char, Ember of Solace, Ember of Torches, and Ember of Eruption. Now for the weapons, I'm running Riptide, Polaris Lance, and Apex Predator. And then for the armor, we got Celestial Nighthawk, the Exotic Helmet, with 2 Solar Siphon mods and a Dynamo mod. Then for the arms, we got a Solar Loader mod and Heavy Handed. For the chest piece, 2 Solar Damage Resistant mods and Charged Up. For the legs, we got Stacks on Stacks and 2 Kinetic Weapon Surge mods. And then for the cloak, 2 Bomber mods and 1 Time Dilation mod. Getting into the artifact, feel free to pause it and just copy here. But I will just recommend some changes real quick. The first row doesn't really matter. It's just as long as you get enough to get into the next couple rows. So the second one, I really recommend Kindling Trigger. That's pretty much it. You can use Blast Radius if you're going to, do damage to enemies and stuff to get armor charges. But again, that's just super up to you. And you might do it, you might not do it. It doesn't really matter too much for the Lost Sector. But that's one you kind of want to think about. I recommend Flint Striker and Wished Into Being. And then Heart of Flame isn't that useful as well as from Once You Came because they're not active at all. This one is more for playing in a group. I have it on just because, if I do like a weekly Lightfall mission or something like that, if I'm playing a dungeon, I just leave it on. I don't want to reset my artifact and have to worry about going and changing everything. So I just use the same one. But getting into the next row, Overload Rocket Launchers, I do recommend that for setting those Overload Champions. And then Raise of Precision and then Solo Operative. Those are going to be the 2 that I really recommend here just because this is going to help you with being Radiant, Solar Precision, Final Blows cause combatants to ignite, so you get extra bits of damage, and then Solo Operative just increases your damage overall when you're solo, so that's very useful for doing Lost Sectors, so I really recommend that one. But again, feel free to just copy it, and then if you want, change Blast Radius from Whence You Came and Heart of the Flame, and then you should be good to go. So that's going to do it for the artifact and everything. Let's get into the gameplay.